Hey y'all, this is the Lone Panzer and I'm playing here War Thunder as you can see. So I took out this IS-2 Revenge a few days back and I thought that I'd play out this battle live. Now this is Poland obviously and we have a center capture point A, that is this is the conquest mode obviously, not the domination one. And I'll stake out this corner over here. Although a lot of tanks are going forward, I wouldn't always recommend you to do so because the biggest problem when you do so is the entire column can get killed if see here I was trying to make a snapshot on the T-3485 but accidentally hit the Panther A. It would have been disastrous for the Panther if he wouldn't have if his tank wouldn't have been angled at that specific angle. Otherwise, this shell is devastating. This IS-2 Revenge uses non-realistic BR 471D, I think, or 271D, something like that. The shell was never used, I heard, in World War II. There is a tank there. I don't know which tank it is. But oh, it's a Tiger 2. Let's see if we can kill this. Obviously, we can kill this because well, this shell is awesome. The shell is one of the best tank shells there in War Thunder at this tire especially. And I don't know if any of you have seen the current what to say, the the BR settings. It has been reduced compressed to 7.7 to pretty low number of I think no, it was compressed from 8 to 7.7. And there is a tank. Oh shit, what tank? I don't know what tank it was, but it shot me. It shot me, and my engine, obviously, fuel tank caught fire. That could be a American tank, probably a Pershing over there. Yeah, it's a Pershing indeed. And yeah, I'm currently stranded here, reloading my repairing my engine, which I will take another 22 seconds. If this Pershing comes out, I'll be in serious trouble because he won't miss the next time. So well, the battle is now. Yeah, it's not in a very precarious situation for us. It's almost 50-50 sort of, not 50-50 though, 45 55 I guess. Now our team is in A and is about to capture the A point, and I am picking out and trying to take shots on them, but then I saw here a T-44. You have to always keep your mind always working. Now this is a AP shell, so it will obviously go through the fence, the concrete fence over here. If it would have been an HE shell, its shell would have blown off. Should have yeah, it should have impacted on. Exploded on impact. Oh, God knows what I am saying. Exploded on impact instead of going through the fence and destroying the T-44 on the other side. And here you saw me just with my Tempest trying to shoot down that fighter. That was a, I don't know, Kai 84 I guess, and I think our fighter successfully shot down their bomber, and so we did not have any bomber at this moment. I mean, bombs, I'm not exactly sure the airdrop bombs in War Thunder how they work, because I think they told that they have a 10-second timer. Unfortunately, I have seen that most of the times it's like from the release to the impact. I don't know if that is 10 seconds or if the bomb falls on the ground, and from the moment you impact the ground the 10-second timer starts. I'm not exactly sure about it, but I kind of think that the timer isn't 10 seconds. Could be lag, but as you can see, 234 ping I have here. It's actually a proper ping for uh, Asian countries playing on Russian or American servers. I am in India, so obviously this server ping is okay for me. Now that Dornier 217 just dropped a bomb over there, and if this Tiger would be, I don't think the Tiger will get killed, but he can get killed from the blast force, I guess. But no, it only killed the T-44, which was probably near where the point C, capture point C is. That is within those broken buildings on your right, on my right, whatever. So this is a pretty, I would say, oh, there is AC-120P, but I should have been a little bit more paying a little bit more attention towards that part of the map. Then I could have taken that shot and killed him. The thing is, although I took the shot, I missed it. Most of the times, you will see that the tank doesn't exactly render, even in arcade mode, doesn't render. That means render. I mean to say that tank obviously renders. The name doesn't render. That is, it's about your. It's up to you if you want to like you can take the shot. It's up to you. Most of the time it is the enemy tank, especially now you see there's bombs they dropped here, so I tried to move on, because if this bomb goes off, see, it did go off and I did receive some damage, some buckled yeah, some buckled up. Yeah, what are these? Yeah, the tracks on the sides are buckled by the blast force. But anyways, apparently I have seen that the names are they don't render very fast, and since they don't render very fast, it's up to you to if you want to take the shot or not. But most of the time when you are taking out in certain corners and you do know that in arcade mode that on the opposite side it will the enemy who would be coming rather than your friends, then you can take the shots, and I can assure you that in 90, 99, 95% of the chance it will be the enemy which will be going up in flames, not your friendly tank. So yeah, it's up to you if you want to take these shots in which the names do not render. But remember, I'm talking about arcade battles. In realistic mode, obviously the names of the opponent teams do not come up. That is, you have to make sure that you are shooting at the right at the correct tank. Now, oh, there is a KV2. Now this KV2, see, this was what I was just saying. The name didn't render, but I know that tanks do come from that location, and when somebody is coming from that location, then it could be like near 100% chance that the tank coming from that place is an enemy tank and not a friendly one. So here what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to go to the base. Oh, bomb fell. So okay, there was a B-24 which dropped its payload, and I was very lucky. I could have my tank could have. Thanks, B-24 noob. It's not about the B-24 noob. Whenever you hear the bombs fall, you should move away from there unless you're too unlucky. The bombs will do almost no damage to your tank, especially if you're in a heavy tank like a Tiger 2 Henschel or a heavier tank like IS-3 or some tank like that. I mean, if you can hear the sounds of the bombs, then obviously you are within the range of the bombs rather than uh, you can say rather than away from it. So I am taking my time here because the tiger which was in front of me got killed by some tanks. So I am thinking that should I go or shouldn't I, because it's kind of very risky now. If I could, and I also see my left side because left side is all empty. So if oh ho, see, it's not getting capped. So oh wow, there is like three tanks, two Tiger 2 Porsches and a T-34-85. I think I killed the Tiger 2P with one shot, and the T-34-85 has a pretty fast reload than I do, and I hit the tree. Oh shit, he hit me and my gunner is unconscious. I also have my what is this? Yeah, my horizontal turret drive damaged. Now the T-34-85 shouldn't have taken the, you can say, okay, there he comes out and he's dead now. So he shouldn't have waited for that long. He should have come pretty fast and shot me, because there was a Austrian near him. It would have done only superficial damage to him. He called in artillery fire on me, and if I would be lucky enough, even you can dodge artillery pretty well. People say in the forum that the artillery is very accurate, this and that. It's because you don't move. The artillery, even the ranging shots, they follow a certain pattern. If you take an note of the pattern, then the pattern doesn't change much. So unless you are on a mountainous region like say Kuban or I guess there are some places in Carpathians. Then other than that, it's pretty easy for you to move. Like flat places like this, like Poland, and then you have most of the flat areas in Mosdok, places like that. It's pretty easy to move around. Or Berlin. It's not at all a tough thing to move away from artillery shots, especially when you have the artillery fire warning above your head. So here you see the my squad mate here. I have auto squad enabled, so you can disable it in the interface. The option go to press escape, go to options, not go to option, go to yeah, go to options, and then from the interface you can stop your auto squad matchmaking or whatever it goes on. So if you disable the auto squad, then you will not be put into auto squad. Anyways, my squad member here is an IS-2. He was in IS-2 modified 1944, I think. Now he is on an IS-2. Now I really like to go with bombers um, in arcade battles. I'm not at all a good player, and I can say a good pilot. When I think the game will end before this. But what happened was when I used to play IL-2 Sharmavik 1946. At that time, I used to fly these type of planes only. But that has been like for I haven't played in the last like 4 years these things. So I have no idea. And the game just there was this FPS drop and all. Apparently, FPS drops have become quite a bit of a problem, as I have seen in this game. For some reason, the FPS keeps on. Anyway, so here is the battle report. You see, the battle report. As you see here, it's I have had how much? Yeah, ground units destroyed is 5 critical hits. Crits I have got 5. Total hits is 10, and I got a total of 6,400 nearly RP and